Welcome into the ESPN FC studios. I'm Dan Thomas, joined by Ali Moreno and Stevie Nichols. Julian Laurent is with us as well, as we're trying to answer the question, if Gabriel Jesus and Raheem Sterling leave Manchester City, who will fill the void that will be left? Well, reports are suggesting it will be Cole Palmer. A lot of hopes around the 20-year-old, of course. Hasn't featured too much last season for the first team. But, Jules, there's a lot of hype around this kid.
Yeah, you're right, Dan. Loads of hype, loads of hopes as well from Manchester City point of view and Pep Guardiola about him. Remember, before his injury last season, which case isn't short really, before that it was very, very promising, scored in his Champions League debut only a few seconds after coming on, was good in the league, was good in the domestic cups as well. He's clearly has a lot of talent, he has a lot of flair, he would fit perfectly in a Pep Guardiola system. I think like for Phil Foden, they would take their time to ease him in slowly, but of course the less competition and the less bodies ahead of him, the better in the picking order really. So if Jesus and Sterling go, even with the arrival of Erling Haaland and Julian Alvarez, it's still very good for Cole Palmer to be a bit more in the rotation. If he can stay fit, he will get more minutes, and that would be very good for this development.
My oldest son is a season ticket holder, loves Cole Palmer, very excited about the prospect that he has, but it's massive shoes to fill. A starter for Brazil and one for England as well.
Right, so this is when you have to trust the judgment of Pep Guardiola,
right,
who's essentially saying, you know what, Raheem Sterling, spendable. Gabriel Jesus, spendable. Yeah, these are guys that are nice pieces to have. They have bring great contributors to the club, but they can walk out the door if they so desire, because we have a kid here who can do the job. Now, that's a lot of pressure on Cole Palmer. I don't know that he actually internalizes that pressure, but in the end, he's going to be evaluated, and there are going to be expectations on him. And if he steps on the field and is not performing, then there are questions that are going to come up. Who's going to be answering the questions? Probably not Cole Palmer as much as Pep Guardiola.
The nice thing, I suppose, Stevie, from a City perspective, is there are so many games. It's not a case of chucking him in, sink or swim, see what happens. You can slowly integrate him into this squad in some of the not so important games, I suppose.
Well, the thing I like about this is it's not just a case of, you know, he, to me, looks a bit and plays a little bit like Phil Foden.
Right.
So it's not just that comparison with Phil Foden. The fact that Phil's gone on the same path that this kid has, and the fact that the things they've seen in Phil Foden to bring him to the place where he is now, where, in my opinion, he should be on the team sheet, it makes it easier for Pep and all his coaching staff, because they see the same things in this kid, to play him earlier and play him more. So it's not just the fact that he looks as though he's going to be as good as Phil. He's going to certainly play a lot more and a lot quicker than Phil did. Yeah,
it'll be interesting to see how it is development and how quick it will be. Thank you very much, boys. Just a reminder, ESPN FC with you throughout the whole summer. Be sure to stay with us. Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.